Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. If you're watching a video on demand and you want to watch, not a whole stream, a live stream, first of all, subscribe. You might be able to join me live one day. And then, yeah, there's other videos on my channel. Have a sus. There might be something you'd like. There are some video highlights as well for me getting shinies. So I recommend that. Other than that, if you are going to stay tuned for the stream, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be trying to find more shiny Milcray today. We have found one. That is all. That's all we have found so far. Is the one. So hopefully we can find more than one today. Hopefully we can get to 2. And that's it. That's how that's working. I need to have a look at my bag. I didn't get rid of these Milcray. Oh, it's fine. They're there anyway. That's all good. We're just going to do this. Wait, did I not get rid of a lot? Okay. Oh, I didn't get rid of either of these. Okay, that's fine. We'll just continue from here. We should be all good. We'll just continue from there. We'll just start. Alright. Let's get into it. Going for number 250. I think it is 7:42, so it's a little later than usual than I'm on. So I'll probably only go for a little bit. I don't know what my end number will be. I think we're gonna look for I don't know, around at least a 300, but like maybe 350, maybe 100 eggs today. I don't know. Don't know when we'll stop. But it won't be a long stream today. As I take my wedding ring off, because it's easier when I'm streaming. Yeah, it won't be a super long stream today. I think it won't be 3-4 hours. It'll probably be only like 1 to 2. Maybe only 1.5. So it won't be too long. But that's okay. Tomorrow might be a long stream. We'll see. If I can stream tomorrow, but I also might be getting my, hey Moondrop, how you doing? I might be getting my booster box for bloody thing tomorrow, Mega Evolutions. Might be coming in tomorrow night. So I could actually start recording that for the channel. We'll see. Otherwise I do that on Friday. Toxic, welcome. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. I need to set this up now. This is the next part. I hate that I do this every stream. Wish I could do this at just once. And it was easy. Okay, Milcray. Hunt 2. We want to put in current number. Browse. Screenshots. Boom. Screenshot. Boom. Masuda, start hunt. Masuda, start hunt. There we go. Good, just continuing your R run with random mons and abilities and normal moves. Sounds fun. Sounds like a lot of fun. And yeah. This is annoying me. My little Ginza light is in my way for my arm. That's better. That's better. Okay, guys, quick question. Do I get the shiny today, yes or no? Do I get a shiny today, yes or no? I think we've got a chance today. I think we've got a good chance. We're looking good. You know, 250 in. We're, you know, nearly 1,200 in. I think we've got a good chance. No, honestly, where is the optimism, Moondrop? Where is the optimism? That's what we need. We need optimism. We need strength. You know? It's okay. I'll just have to prove you wrong. I'll just have to prove you wrong. Alright? That's what we'll do. Just gonna quickly edit this because I don't have a game on there. Sword and shield. Boom. Save. Vioware, how you doing? You'll believe? Thank you. Thank you for the belief. Okay, let's go there. Okay, why does it say this for? It says something it shouldn't be saying. Why does it say 2? Okay, that's weird. Okay, now it says 4. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, how you doing, Vioware? William, welcome as well. How are you? That's what we need. We need belief. We need friends. And I think we can do it. If we get all that, we can do it. We can get one. We can get to 2 out of 8. Can't sleep, so you're shiny hunting in Violet. Toad Scroll, because it's funny, and Alolan Diglett too. They're good shinies to go for. They're good shiny. I like Toad Scroll. Toad's Cruel shiny is very, very good. I think I got one, right? I got a Toad Scroll or Toad Scroll, I think. Can't remember, but I think I did get one. Violent shiny hunting is really good. We'll have to do, once we get through Legends ZA and this, we'll go back to Violet, I'm sure. And we'll do some more Violet and Scarlet hunting. We will definitely do that. I do have the idea, though, that I might want to do... I was thinking of doing a shiny challenge of having to get... Pretty sure you found both? Yeah, I think I did find both. I don't know. I think I did. I'm tempted to do a shiny challenge where I play this game and so play in Sword, and I do like... I have to catch a shiny in every single area, and we just put it like a timer on. We'll get a timer going, and we'll see how long it takes and how many encounters it takes. Like overall, like we'll do like an overall, like kind of like this, an overall counter. Actually, exactly the same. Longest hunt, quickest hunt, last hunt. I think it'd be really fun. I think it'd be a cool little thing to do. Let me know if you guys want that as a challenge, because we might start that maybe the end of the year. It might be the next challenge after this. Like we get these 8, and then we do Legends EA, do a bunch of stuff in that, and then do this challenge. But we'll see. You have an outbreak in Toad School, so I was challenged to find Alolan Diglett, sell the outbreaks for it. I don't change my switch time to prove... that's fair, that's fair. I mean, you can. You work on your new Scarlet run. I planned for a more brute force themed team to fit Scarlet, Scarillage, King Gambit, Garchomp, Farigiraf, Toxapex, and Titan. It's a good set of Pokemon. I like that. After, you should do a monotype shiny run, so like only go for shinies that are monotype. Shinies gonna feel so fast after this hunt. Yeah, they're gonna feel like easy as. I'm gonna be getting them left, right, and center, being like, what's going on? Why is this so easy? What's happened? I really should like save, you know, a bunch of this to make it into a video, but it's gonna be way too many things to save. I don't know. I should though. But I haven't been saving the recordings. I can go back. I mean, I've got them all on my YouTube channel, so I can download them at any time. Dun, 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 dun. Make it into a video one day. About how I decided to make it. That would honestly need a solid, like, I'd have to pay an editor for that, I think. I couldn't do it. You only get shinies of one type? Oh, okay, so like... we couldn't really do water types. Like normal type. It's hard though. That's a hard thing to do because it's like, as you run through the game, like what type goes through the entire game? You know what I mean? So like, what's a Pokemon type that I could get any time? Because like you couldn't then do like, you know, Psychic and Ghost. Bugs only really at the start. Normal's kind of around everywhere, but maybe not fully. Normal's probably the closest. Flying does have a few. There's always an early flying type. But I feel like there's not a lot of flying types. That's the problem. I don't know. It could be interesting, but I don't know how. You'd have to work out the best game and best typing to go for to do that in. It would take some attempts to find that out, for sure. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-ba-da-dum-bum. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, remember, hit that like button for me if you can. It'll help me, hopefully, attract more people into the stream. That's the hope. That's the pray. By the way, on Twitch, I am testing out the ads at 3 minutes per hour in order to get rid of pre-roll. I'm just testing it. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to see if more people come into Twitch to watch with no pre-roll. Who knows? I might change it back to the 30 seconds per hour, but that also brings pre-roll in, so I don't know. Don't know. Don't know what's best. I hate Twitch ads. I wish I could turn them off. I really, 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 really do. Sorry, I'm just organizing something. I'm picking up. I'm buying a cross because I'm a godfather to a friend's child, and it's their christening. I'm buying them a little cross and chain, stuff like that. So I'm going to have to go to the shops and meet up with someone who is also going to be another godparent, and we're buying this together. And I'm like, when can you meet up, and when can I meet up? And it's like trying to work it out. And I just remembered I didn't reply back to them and say, yeah, 5 p.m. is good. We'll meet up at 5 p.m. at the shoppies. You love Dudan Sauce with your whole heart, even if you only have one. You should do if you love Dudan Sauce that much, Will. You should try and get the shiny 3 segment, the 1 in 100. Should try and get a box full of them, of Dunsparces, and just evolve them all until you get the 3 segment. Yeah, 3 minutes per hour. So that's the minimum you can set to have no pre-roll. Or you can have 30 seconds per hour, but then you have pre-roll. So I was reading some stuff earlier. I was like, yeah, it is better for like established stuff. Aren't they all 3 segments? Yours is 3. Dude, if you have the 3 segment one, then you are super lucky. They're not all 3 segment. 2 segment is the common one. So 2 segment form is the normal one. Your form is a 1 in 100 chance to appear when they evolve. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was saying, so basically if you're an established streamer, probably makes sense to do 30-second ads with pre-roll, but maybe not so much as a non-established streamer because, well, you want people to come in and stay as long as you possibly can, but I don't know. It's a rough one. Like I said, I really wish I could just not have ads. I really wish I could just have no ads and just turn it off. That's why people can come to YouTube, because YouTube doesn't have the ads. Though I don't know what happens if I eventually get monetized with live streams. I'm not sure how they work ads wise. I think I can just make sure I don't show any off, I think. Mine's got the rare mark. I thought they were all 3 segment. If it has a rare mark, it's literally like one of the rare shinies you can get if you have the rare mark as well. Like that's like really good. That's excellent if you have that. Dude, why does my Twitch... Why does my YouTube, like, view count, like, always weird as hell? It's so weird. I need to stop looking at it because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, there's minimum 4 people watching that were saying there was 2. It's like, how does that work? How does that work? But yeah, see, YouTube gets the best experience because YouTube gets no ads, which I think is a better experience. But yeah, like I said, whenever I watch Twitch, I turn it off within a solid 20 minutes. I think I turn off Twitch instantly because I just can't with the ads that they have. I struggle. Well, it's alright. The YouTubers are doing well today because they've got just as many chatters and more viewers. So you Twitch boys need to up your game, alright? Twitch boys need to up your game. Dun, 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 dun. We're only 10 eggs away from hitting that 1200 mark. Far out. We've only found 1 shiny in that time. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. I always find it funny that, like, with my chat I have a multi-chat window, and then I have the chat obviously on screen below me. Sometimes I see the chat move like below me before it does in my multi-chat, so I'm like, oh, something's coming in, and I wait for it. I would love to know your team, Bootrop. Can I accept YouTube being better than Twitch? Do you mean like in terms of performance or in terms of like the actual quality? Theoretically, the stream should look better on Twitch as well, but it doesn't because I tried to get it to work with AV1 encoding and it just wasn't working properly. But that was the goal. Because what do I stream now at like 8,000 kilobits a second, I think? What do I stream at? What do I have it set at? Settings. I don't even actually know. 1 second. Output. It's 8,000. I've got it maxed out on Twitch basically, which is pretty good. But I think YouTube can go higher, so YouTube's actually a bit better. I could also try and stream in like 1440p or like 4K. Well, not 4K. I wouldn't do 4K, but 1440p at least. But I don't, because if I do that, then I can't have ultra low latency over on YouTube. So we're stuck in the 1080p, unfortunately. You give everything at 480p? I can't, man. I watch everything as the highest quality possible. Like, I can't do 480p. I just... No, I'd rather not watch it. At that point. I love having my 4K and... I realized, because I pay for the Netflix bill for like me and like me and my wife, and then for my my parents. And I was paying for the 4K version, you know, the highest tier, because I want to have 4K for everything. And then I realized I don't really watch Netflix much, and none of them care about it being not 4K, and I want to save money. So I was like, well, I'm getting rid of this. Because it's just not needed, you know, not needed. You can't really see the difference. Oh, there's such a difference. I think it's like... It's noticeable to me, but then I don't know. I watch so much stuff on my phone, and I'm like, I've gotten used to being better, and I can really tell now when it's worse. But I used to watch a lot of like 640-ish or 640p. Is that the next one? I know there's 720p, but I used to try and do it between 480 and 720 to watch some stuff just to conserve like data when I was on like a very strict data plan. So your team is Roaring Moon, your starter, with Stakeout. Blaziken with Desolate Land. Infernape with Unnerve. Archeops with Neutralizing Gas. Conkeldurr with Iron Fists. And Regice with Competitive. Okay, my favorite Pokemon there is Blaziken. My least favorite Pokemon there, Conkeldurr. You only see the difference going backwards? That's fair. 30 FPS and 60 FPS, I can't tell the difference. I can definitely tell the difference when it comes to a game. But I don't tell the difference much in watching a bit of content. I mean, this is in 60 FPS. So if you watch on YouTube, for example, I'm pretty sure the quality setting, is 1080 60. I think it's 60 FPS on Twitch as well, but I'm not sure. But I do stream in 1080 60 for that smooth motion. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, I try and give you guys the best quality I can give you, which is funny because back in the day, back when I released this shirt and was actually a successful streamer, my stream quality was dog shit. It was so bad. My quality back then is horrible. I mean, I was on terrible internet, which makes sense. Like, what was I on? It was I don't even know. Don't even know what the upload speed would have been. Because ADSL2, which is like just regular broadband, basically. Oh, it was slow. It was very slow. Your favorite Pokemon on your team is Blaziken, and least favorite Pokemon is honestly Roaring Moon. Because it might be good for, but other teammates go brrr. Mono Sound and in black and white with bad lighting. No, it wasn't like that, but it was high bit rate. Low bit rate. Should say. It was not very. It was pixelated at times. That's why I only played things like Binding of Isaac because I couldn't afford to do any better. Unfortunately, where my parents lived, this was where I was living at the time. I was unable to do any better because that property didn't have any good internet. So, unfortunate. I wish I could. I so wish I could have done like this back then. I always wanted to. Always wanted to. But I was never able to. Oops, that's the bag. There's so many games back in the day when I was like, oh man, I wish I could stream this. Oh, I wish I could stream this. Oh, I wish I could stream this. Oh, wish I could stream this. Oh, I wish I could stream this. Like, so many. Specifically, like, Battlefield was a big one. Rocket League was a big one. Pokemon was a big one. Like, those games are all games I was like, man, how cool would it be if I could stream this game? And, you know, do content around this. But I was unable to. Until pretty much, like, 2018, I think? Or 2019, maybe? Is when we got, like, fiber internet. And it's not even fiber to the premises. It's, like, fiber to a node. So it was, like, actually really slow. My parents still only have fiber to the node. Like, they're actually now in the process of getting it upgraded to be to the house. So they can actually have, like, good internet. It's so bad. The internet in this country, really not great. It did just get upgraded this month, though. The internet in Australia. We can now get 2 gigabit down is our max gigabit we can get, or max speed we can get down. I was looking, there's actually business plans for like 1,000 down and 400 up, and I'm like, 400 up? I'm on 200 up now. No, I'm on 100 up now, sorry. Which is double what I had before, which was 50 up. But imagine if I had 400 up, I could upload a video so fast. Whoo! I could upload like an hour-long video. It would be good. It would be done so quickly. Currently, it takes me a little bit of time. It's not too bad. I have better upload speed than my parents have download speed at the moment, which is bad. Finally got rid of dial-up. Oh my god. Dial-ups, I remember dial-up. I remember those days. We had dial-up until, I think it was 2007 or 2008 is when my family got rid of dial-up. So I was like 15. It's like 15, 16 when we got rid of dial-up. Like, it was late. It wasn't like... It was not early. So, I remember back then I was a huge fan of... I still am a big fan of soccer, of football. And I love my favorite team. Favorite team is Valencia over in Spain. And I couldn't watch them because one, streaming back then wasn't really a thing. Justin.tv, which is now Twitch, was a thing, and I could watch some stuff on Justin.tv if I, watched it in like no quality at all. But not until I got broadband. But anyway, before I got broadband, I wanted to watch Valencia. Couldn't watch Valencia. So what I would do is, this is legitimate. I would wake up. Game would be at like 3 in the morning. I would go to the kitchen. This is where our phone line was. I'd go to the kitchen. I'd plug my laptop in. Connect to the dial-up. Connect to the dial-up in the kitchen at 3 in the morning. I would then read a play-by-play of the game that was written in Spanish, not even in English, because they didn't have an English version back then. And then I would Google Translate the sentences in order to understand what was going on in the game. And I would sit there for 2 hours doing that. This is what 14 to 15-year-old me did on dial-up internet. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I don't recommend it. They were rough times. I need to see how many Minchinos I've actually beaten up. Maybe we'll look at that now quickly in the Pokédex, because I need to know so I can know if I could want to run into them or not. Because I know with Stuffle I don't, because I've only beaten like 20 of them. You need to really have beaten like 200 for it to be worth it. Spritzy is worth it. Let me see how many Minchinos I've actually beaten up. Boom, boom, boom. 20. I really shouldn't be going into Minchinos, even if they're brilliant. It's not really going to make a difference for me. So pretty much just if we see shiny, if we see Brilliant Spritzy, we'll run into Brilliant Spritzy. Because it does have a decent amount of chances. But yeah, I'm really keen to do this like Sword and Shield shiny run. I think it'd be really good. You're so shocked right now. What are you shocked by? What's got you shooketh? Yeah, I'm really keen to do this like shiny challenge. I think it'd be fun. We could also do it in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, that's a Wobbuffet. Wait, what's Wobbuffet? Let's have a suss of Wobbuffets. We might be higher on you. Wobbuffet 3. We're lower. No point running into you at all. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We do not need to run into Wobbuffet. I feel like I'm not hatching. I am hatching, okay. The eggs must be very soon. There it is. So I'm in the version where Giovanni has Paldean Taurus, the Blaze, and used close combat on my Regice, and he lived at 1 HP and killed the Tauros. Well done. Well done. Very, very good. It takes so long sometimes to like actually tick over. Man, I'm so excited for this new set of Pokemon cards. You don't even understand. Don't even understand. This is my most hyped set for me this year since I've been back opening cards. Infernape lived to 3 HP and found from his Mega Canestan's Body Slam, plus Parental Bond Body Slam. Oh, that's really good. The double Body Slam didn't work. I mean, it did work, but just didn't kill you. I bought a new binder for this. I'm gonna try and master set every Mega Evolution set that comes out. We'll see if I can. I don't think I'll be able to, because I would have to, well, buy way more product to do so, and it would have to be like, I'd have to buy a bunch of singles, which I probably won't do. But I could, I guess. I only really master set if I can find like the biggest hits. We're gonna open up so much of this Mega Evolution set. It's at least the one I want to get, like this first one. The set, well, also the Charizard one, like Phantasmal Flames, might not be too bad because it's not a very big set. It's very small. It's a very, very small set. It's only got like 130 cards or something. It's pretty tiny. We will definitely be able to get all the base cards. Just a matter if we get lucky with the extra cards. Or I just try and do it in Japanese, which is also a very real thing. Or I mix Japanese and English for a master set. That's also another way of doing it. But I need to buy, maybe I'll have to go onto eBay and something. I need to buy the pre-release promos for Mega Evolution, I think. So I can get all 4 and then have that in my binder. So I'm definitely going to try. I'm going to try and get all of the promos from it and everything. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try. I'm going to start a new series on the channel soon when it comes to cards. It's going to be called The Chase. Where I'm looking for chase cards. Chase cards could be common cards, could be uncommon cards, could be rare cards, could be ultra rare cards, it could be anything. But I will be starting a new series, and we'll see how that goes. I know I've got a few things I'm going to open on that series already. I've got a Surging Sparks booster bundle. I've got two White Flare booster bundles. No, it might be 3 White Flare booster bundles. Do I have a Black Bolt one? I don't think I have a Black Bolt booster bundle to open up, but I've got some stuff. I think I'm going to do like, maybe 2 packs out of each bundle or something like that. Get 3 episodes out of each bundle. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It should be fun. I'm very excited for it because it's been. I think it's a good name and something we could do probably twice a week or once a week, something like that. We're also going to use that series to try and find cards for master sets. Should be really, really good. We'll always have a goal. Everything we open is always a goal. Just like these eggs. There's always a goal when we open these eggs. The goal is to get to the one that is shiny. It's creamy. I want the creamier one. I want the creamiest boy. That definitely could be taken out of context. Ba-dum. Why does this not say game still? I did say game. Oh no, there it is. I just had to refresh this the thing. Okay. Alright, so this next 5 will be up to 300. Which is going to be a good number to get to in terms of like this hunt. I always feel like I've said this before, but you know, I always feel like at 400 is when you start realistically, like you can hopefully start expecting to see it. But 300 is a great start. Once you get to 300, you're like, okay, I'm settled in. I've gotten a bunch of eggs hatched. We could get this soon. And hopefully it's not going to be, you know, another 900 eggs away or something like that. That would be pretty crappy. But who knows? Da, 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 da. It is all about luck. And my luck is terrible. My luck is pretty bad though. Tends to be one that I can struggle with sometimes. Especially in this game. I feel like Sword and Shield just like slam dunks me on luck sometimes. Absolutely slam dunks me on luck. It just goes, what? You want... Sorry, what? You want to get shiny Pokemon? No. No. I don't think you understand. You shouldn't get them this often. This is... It's not allowed. And I'm like, but the odds. The odds say that I should. And they're like, no. No. No, not for you. You must wait. You must wait all of the time in the world for shinies. But I will wait. I will keep going. I'll have the patience. One is the loneliest. Exactly. That's why I need a second one. And that's why we only have one viewer on Twitch right now. Technically, we have one viewer on Twitch, and I think only one viewer on YouTube too. It says 3, but it's because 2 of them are me. So, if that is accurate, and it's giving me the right numbers, which it often doesn't, I'd be 1 and 1. You're tied, guys. You're tied. My luck is pretty bad. Thank you for the luck. I think it's specific to this game, though. It's specific to this game, because I'm not usually that unlucky when it comes to, like, other games. Like, when I've done, like, Friend Safaris or stuff like that. In, like, X. Even when I've done Masuda hunts in, like, Gen 7, I wasn't too bad. But when it comes to Sword and Shield, I've had some very unlucky... I've had some lucky ones, too. I got Sobble in 21 eggs. Like, we've had some lucky ones. We've had a lot of unlucky ones. And who knows? Do you reckon this will be one of the ones? Will this be another one where we are unlucky? Where we get very few shinies. We have to do a lot of... I didn't want to run into you. I wanted to run into Spritzy. Sometimes I try. I would love to be able to... I would love to watch people do the voices for the Pokemon. I think that would be amazing. It would be amazing. Okay, that was not good. But, you know... I should have beaten it up. I didn't beat it up. No! I don't want to run into you. Want to know something funny? Yeah, I love funny things. I love comedians. I love to laugh. Alright, here we go. Back to where we need to be. Getting eggs, running around. 300 eggs in. Like I said, I'll be happy as long as we get this before. I need to have a look at Drifloom. 1 second. I don't know how many we have run into. I don't know how many we have killed. Where are you? There you are. Only 4, not enough. When you did the Stuffle sound and ran to a Stuffle, this biker trainer in RR first sent out a Stuffle. That's actually insane. What the hell? That's so weird. That's really weird. How did that happen? Did you like my Stuffle sound? Did it help your immersion in your game? Yeah, I would love to watch the voice actors make the sounds. Like, but for like new Pokemon. Not like, oh, this is what it sounded like before, can you make it? Like, I want them to be, I want to see them in the room. And it's like, this is our new Pokemon. Oh, we've already got I'm trying to think of something that's a different Pokemon that we don't already have. It's a sign, there you go. It's a signpost. And it's a signpost, it's a Pokemon that's like 6 feet tall. It's a steel type. Okay. Yeah, shaped like a stop sign. Okay. We need you to create a voice for me. This is going to be in the game, so we need to create a voice. Give us what you got, okay. No, like, that's great. Yep. Perfect. Wrap it up. We have this Pokemon down pat. We got it. Send it to Game Freak. Maybe that's how it's done. I don't know, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to watch it. Never be able to, but I'd love to watch it. I've seen some when they do the anime stuff, but like I just want to see like when they do the game one, because they've got no reference of what it probably looks. Oh, they probably won't know what it looks like. They probably get the drawing and they're like, oh, this is it's a cat, so we'll do a cat-like sound. Because yeah, I mean, you know, it'd be interesting. And it gets played so much. I wonder if there's any of the voice actors who have done, like, Pokemon ever, like, play the game and go, man, that's me making that weird sound that people love? Like, Oranguru, which is, like, one of my favorite cries in the whole entire series. Oranguru! It says his name. It's great. You can't forget who it is. It's a very recognizable, cry. Very recognizable cry. Do I want to know something very crazy? Yes. I know some people who are very crazy. But I will also like to know something that is very crazy. Well, yeah, I love some good cries. I would love to actually sit down and listen to every cry in the game. This is true. And be like, let's see if this is good or bad, and does it fit the character? Should do a stream like that one day. You know how Jolteon has a Volt Absorb as his hidden ability normally? Honestly, no, because I have no idea about hidden abilities. I do know what Volt Absorb does, at least. Okay, so it normally has that. So what happened in your game? Good ability, Volt Absorb. Its random ability is Voltage Orb. Oh, you has it randomly. That's pretty good. Hello, chicken. I'm mostly level-headed. Yeah, that's pretty right. But see, that's not marketable, is it? Level-headed Aussie. Actually, probably is. Probably is marketable. Damn, I should change my name. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, chicken. Oh, did that count? That probably didn't count. That didn't count. It didn't count. Didn't count. Didn't count. Okay. You did just miss me trying to make a new Pokemon sound, so I don't know if that counts as more like maybe it's more insane than intense. Who knows? All right, we need to get 2 here. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, let's go. I tried to stay as still as I possibly could just then. Gonna get the rice cooker going. Be right back. No problem. When you get back, please explain what you're eating, because I want to know. I would love to know. Because I use my rice cooker a lot. It is one of the most frequently used things in our kitchen. It's a very good gadget. Very good gadget. It's so useful. We had rice the other day with some satay chicken. It was very delicious. Alright, last egg of this set. Number 1230, number 310. I wonder if we'll go triple odds before we get one. I mean, it makes sense, because we'll only be just over this odds for this hunt at triple odds for the whole entire thing. Which would be 1536. So 1536 will be, yeah, over triple odds. So we'll be at 3 odds. So we'll be at the time where we should have expected to see 3 shinies. But obviously at the moment, we've only seen the 1. So who knows how long it will take before we get to a good spot. Because I'm hoping that we'll just get a couple, you know, back-to-back quickly. Because, like, realistically, if we got one right now, you know, would only be 200 over odds. Well, we'd be 200 into the second bit. Then we've got another quick one. But we're back. Back from outer space, you know what I mean? I don't know why whenever I say that, I'm like, whenever I say I'm back, I always think about, like, the song from Drops of Jupiter from Train, where he says that she's back from outer space or whatever it is. It always goes in my head. It's a good song, though. Drops of Jupiter is a good song. I don't know why I always think that. It's a very random song to have stuck in your head. I get a lot of random songs stuck in my head. I was listening to the song from that's the title theme song from Peacemaker Season 2 today. It's a good song. I don't mind it. It got stuck in my head and I was listening to it. And then I went on to realize that the singer of that song is one of the guys who sings in Macklemore's Downtown video. Oh, Downtown song, sorry. I was like, what the hell? I didn't realize this. So it was very interesting. Very good. Dun, 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 dun. I always love, like, looking into, like, an artist for a song and then being, like, my mind getting blown and being like, well, wait, he sung this, or, like, they sung this, or, you know, like, wait, they're actually from this other band as well? There's a few times where that's happened. I've, like, gone, wait, what? They were doing this, or they've been around for this long? What the hell? It always intrigues me. Or, it's the other thing as well, it's like, wait, they made this many good songs on their first album, and they've been together for like a year. How does that happen? I was looking into the Killers yesterday, or the day before. I think it was yesterday, and it was like, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was like last week, and it was like they had formed only a year before, like their first album, which had like 3 massive hits on it. It's like, how the hell did you do that? It's always intriguing to me. It's always very intriguing. Alright, next set. We're getting very close to where I think I want to get to today. I think we're going to get to around 350 today, and we're going to end there. We're not going to go too long today. It's going to be a shorter stream. So probably only be around 100 eggs today. But I wanted to get on. Wanted to make sure I got at least something in. Said a lot of stuff coming out on the channel over the next week. I am also going to have to start planning my next catch it and then pull it video, which will be fun. I'm very excited to do it again. I really enjoyed doing it the first time. The next time we do it, I think next video with that is gonna be a Legends Arceus one. We'll just fly around like a different biome, and we'll just see what we get. And whatever the first sound is, we go and get it. And then try and pull it. I don't have anything on hand though. Unless I get something that's in the white flare booster bundles. If I get that, sweet. I don't have to actually spend any money. That'd be nice. Like when I made the first video, it was perfect. I actually had like exactly $100 worth of stuff literally right next to me that could have like the card in it. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I don't actually have to buy anything. I was so, not worried, but also like, oh man, please give me a Gen 5 Pokemon. Worked out so well. Hopefully that happens again, and we don't have to purchase a bunch of stuff, but I doubt it. It'll be fine. If we purchase stuff, more fun. But I think I want to do them every 2 months or every 3 months. I want to do one of those videos. I think that's the current idea, the current plan. Every 2-3 months. Maybe every 3 months we should do one. Every quarter, like so for a year. That's not too bad. If I did it every month, it would be a bit repetitive, and people probably wouldn't care for it anymore. I don't know. Or maybe people would. Who knows? Maybe people would. Who knows? Oh, I just realized another way I could do it. I sort of another thing. I would have to skip a lot of it, and it would be very. Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay. I don't even know if anyone's listening right now or watching right now, but I have an idea on a way to iterate on the catch a shiny, then pull the card series. Hear me out. We could do... Now, this could be done in a few ways, but we'll focus on one way to start. We could do a thing where it is... I'm doing a Masuda method hunt on whatever it is, right? So... we could do like it could be maybe a Pokemon I want to get, or a Pokemon that chat decides. We could do a Masuda method hunt for the Pokemon. Then, depending on how under or over odds I am, depends on how much money I can spend to get the card. That would be cool.
I don't know how I'd work it just yet.
But I think that would be cool. So if I'm over odds, I get more money. If I'm under odds, I get less money. I don't know. That could be interesting. Or something like that. I don't know. I do not know. Da-da-dum. But we're gonna have to think of some different iterations that we can do. For like I said, next one will probably be Legends Arceus. Or Legends ZA, really. Actually, I could probably just do Legends ZA. Which probably is better. We don't know how the shiny hunting is going to work there yet, but could be cool. Do 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 bop beep bop. So yeah, we're gonna. I think said we're gonna go to about 350 today. That's all we're gonna get to. So we'll end on 1270 eggs, I think. Oops, I went too fast. I'm going to have to be less furious with the next one, unless we find the shiny, of course. The datas will mine it. I can't wait for the data mining to happen, Toxic. I can't wait. Because I really want to know how the shinies are going to work. I don't want to know anything else. I don't want to know about the story. I don't want to know about the other megas. I don't want to know anything like that. All I want to know is, what are the shiny hunting methods? Is there a shiny sound in the game? That's it. That's all I need to know. I want to know those two things. That's it. If the shiny method is... Or, you know, really, is it easy to reset? Respawn is what I want to say. Respawn a bunch of Pokemon in an area. We should be fine. As long as it's easy to do that and they're all overworld Pokemon, which they are, it shouldn't be too bad. You know, as long as we have that, it'll be fine. If we have a shiny charm, like, not charm, but shiny sound, it'll be good. Please let us hunt legendaries. That would also be something I would love to do. You're getting tired of DAs? I have not done DAs, and we did one the other day when I got a shiny. By the way, if you don't know, every time we get one of these boys, or these girls, because they are all female gendered, we will be doing at least one DA. Anyway, that plug aside. So if you're around when we get one, we can do one. You can jump in and do one with me. Yeah, but other than that, I haven't done DAs for a few years. So I kind of actually am primed to go back to do it again. I got a few shiny legendaries doing it. I'd gotten Rayquaza. I'd gotten Giratina. I think that's it. I think it actually was just the two of them. That's all I got? I think that's all I got. So I wouldn't mind doing more. I really want to get like Kyogre. I want to get Groudon. I want to get Lunala. I want to get Solgaleo. I want to get all of those. Oh yeah, we also on Friday morning I get the I'll get Koraidon Miraidon shiny. That'd be good. You've done so many DAs without a shiny anything for a while now. It can get a little rough. It can get a little rough. Well, the thing is with BDSP, what's rough as well is BDSP's full odds. Like, it's not... The Shiny Charm doesn't affect the BDSP Pokemon being shiny. So, the charm just doesn't work. At, like, basically at all. I think it only works in the Masuda method. Like, that's it. You've hunted the whole Romanes Park? Dude, you're crazy. I've not done it because I was like, nah. I think they will, Toxic. I think they will. I'll be there, like I said, Monday morning. I'll be there Friday morning as soon as they open. Here in Victoria, they open up at 9 AM. And I'll be there trying to get trying to get both. I'm sure they'll give me both. They know me. I'm there like every 2 weeks picking up cards. They're going to be like, yeah, you can have them. I definitely need both. I need Koraidon and Miraidon. Ideally, if they could give me two, and they can have one I can keep in my shiny box, and then one I can have in game, that'd be nice. Because I want to do... Chicken, I wanted to do... what's its name? Unknown, but actually the reason I haven't done it is because it's... Oh, I didn't do it in BDSP because they're full odds. That's the one thing. That's the one Pokemon I'm hoping for in ZA is Unknown. And then I'm also hoping for legendaries. Yeah, it's going to start on the 25th. I'm going to probably miss getting at least Koraidon. Yeah, it's fair. Your EB is ran by the most empty battery of a person you've ever seen. Really? That's such a shame. So there's two people I know of the EB that I go to. There's like a guy who's I think the store manager, and then there's a girl there that is there most of the time when I pick up stuff, and I'm always there having a chat with the girl when I'm like picking up stuff, because she's also in Pokemon cards. So we're like, oh, what have you pulled recently? What have I pulled recently? And we have a good chat. It's always nice. I have a good experience going to my EB games. Very good experience. Generally, anyway. Haven't had any issues. Dum 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 dum. But yes, I'll be there picking. Oh well, I'm about to go spend like. I'm about to go spend on Friday. How much? Like $500 or something. So they better love me. I spend so much money there. He's fine, just very awkward and not very chatty. That's fair. Yeah, mine's not too bad. But I'm keen to see what the lines are going to be like. I mean, there won't be lines, but I'm keen to see how it goes. I also could go to there's a Kmart next to my EB Games, and I could like go there and see if they've got any Mega Evolution I could pick up maybe. Because I'll open at 9 as well, I think. So I'll be there. I might be able to just go into there and grab something. But I haven't lined up for Pokemon cards anywhere because I feel so freaking awkward and like doing it. I don't go even ask. I don't ask anywhere. I feel like the biggest like creep geek nerd ever. And I'm like, hey, hi, do you have any of those Pokemon cards? Yeah, I'm just looking for something to buy. And I feel so awkward. I feel so awkward doing it. I have such not social anxiety, but I guess it kind of is social anxiety. I'm like, I don't want to be there asking for it. I just don't. I try to avoid it. I don't want to have any interactions with people because I know that they have people every day come in and be like, hey, do you have any Pokemon cards? I'm just trying to buy everyone's stock so I can sell it on the internet. Yeah, I'm a scalper. You know, they exist. They don't talk like that or probably say those things, but they do that. And they go every day, most likely, to these stores and be like, can I buy everything you have in stock? Thank you. Yeah, can I have everything? I'll buy it all. Yep, no problem. Kids? No, fuck them. No, they shouldn't get anything. I'll get this, because I've worked for it, okay? I've worked for it. I'm unemployed and I'm here, so where are they? Okay, kids are also unemployed, yet they're not here, are they? So, if they made an effort, maybe they'd be here and they maybe get the cards, but they didn't. Okay, they didn't get here. That's basically what I feel like happens. And so if I walk in and I'm like, hey, yeah, do you have any Pokemon cards? I feel like they're like, are you one of them? Do you metaphorically slap kids across the face while you buy these cardboard things? That's how I look at it. It's a very bad way to look at it, but I feel so awkward. I feel so awkward. So I just don't. I'll walk into a Kmart or a Big W and I'll be like, oh, do they have? I'll just have a quick sauce, yeah. Oh, but I'm also looking at Tupperware at the same time. Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind some. Oh, what's this? What's this? I'm in the electronics. Oh, you've got headphones. Oh, didn't know you sold head. Oh, wow, headphones. Yeah, I'm looking at these. Yep. What's this? A case for the iPhone 11. Yeah, I've never had an iPhone, but maybe I might want one. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Get myself an iPhone 11 while I'm here not looking at Pokemon cards. You see more Pokemon machines for that stuff than regular aisles of Pokemon cards. We don't have Pokemon machines in Australia. We have none of those. We have... So... we do have one machine. There is one set of machines. They're called card bots. They're at some major shopping centres. And they are basically scalpers who run it. Like, so the price of the cards are ridiculous. But, for example, for the Mega Brave, Mega Symphonia Japanese sets, because they hold all the Japanese sets in there, I bought some singles packs from there in order to do my, like, how to do the card trick video for that set, because I wasn't buying a box. Yeah, that's how that works. But they're usually very expensive. Like, they sell, like, 151 packs and Prismatic Evolutions packs for, like, $20-$25 each. It's a bit much. I won't do that. But I've seen the machines that you guys have in America. They are so cool. So out of hand sometimes. You can't buy a box without having it to be opened in Fury Scalping. I'm all for that, by the way. Boxes being opened before you buy them. Love it. Love it. Love it. One of the stores that I've gone and bought cards from, they do that. They always open the packaging beforehand. And I'm always like, great. I don't care. I'm opening all this anyway. So, cool. Give it to me. Let me open it. I need it. I need it now. Please. I'd love to see a Pokemon vending machine in the wild, but there'd be a 40-year-old man parked in front of it. As a 33-year-old man, I feel like that's an attack, but that's fine. I need it for the YouTube videos. You don't understand. They're ravenous. My 10 views per video it's so high. I get more than 10 views a video. It's not. I'm underselling myself. I get like 50. You're 40 and you feel attacked now? Well, yeah. You're partially a sealed collector. Sometimes I buy 2 of each thing so you can keep one sealed. Look, that's fair. Like, I've got nothing against sealed collectors. I really don't. But we're definitely in a time where sealed collecting is not something that's good for the market at the moment. People should be definitely buying to open, and it's hard. In saying that, like, I have one sealed thing. I have a 151 booster box, Japanese booster box over there. I do plan to open I have a Prismatic SPC. I do plan to open that, but it is currently sealed. That's it. That's all I have. They're the only 2 things I have sealed because, well, I open everything. But there is a chance the SPC stays sealed. I don't think so, but there is a chance. No, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't get in a fight for Pokemon cards. I will say, do you know what? I went to a Target for a launch of one of the things, and basically I saw it in line. People being really nice, people being like, It's alright. Do you want to get one of the? Look, I'm not gonna get. Are you gonna get one of these? Like, just want to make sure there's enough for everyone, kind of thing. Like, they were really nice. In saying that, obviously, a lot of people didn't get things, but yeah, that's how that works. At least I saw that once, but I've avoided this. I don't go to launches. I only went to that one because, well, my mum works at a Target, and I was able to basically get one product to myself. So I got lucky. I got one thing, but that's about it. But I don't get anything off her anymore because no, I let people. I get things from EB Games now. It's easy. Given the current market, I wasn't able to get anything in the past 3 months anyway. That's fair. I've been very lucky. I can get things. EB Games has been really easy to get things, especially with this Mega Evolution set. Mega Evolutions was so easy to get, and so was Phantasmal Flames. Both were super, 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 super easy to get. Once they launch, you can't find them. I can still, and this is overpriced, obviously, I can still very easily buy Black Bolt and White Flare booster bundles for $80 Australian, which usually they're $50 Australian retail. So they're almost double retail. But there's a ton of stores that have them in stock and have had them in stock since release day, which is awesome, by the way. The fact that they've had them continuously in stock since release day, and I, again, can still go and buy them. Yes, they are overpriced, but I like that they're there and they're not $120. They're not, whatever. Which is great. I love that. I actually really, really like that. Because it just means there's a lot, and yes, the demand is high, but it's not surpassing supply. So demand is high enough to push the price up, but supply isn't low enough to make it impossible to get, which is good. And I'm hoping that that's going to slowly trend down. I do think that the bubble of cards is going to end sometime next year. It's going to be very fun when that happens, but we'll see what happens. Technically speaking, I could get stuff at MSRP, but it's so hard to find English sets in your country. I don't like cards in any other language other than English or Japanese. Fair. I don't ask, what country are you from, chicken? What country are you from? If you want to say, you don't have to, by the way. Oh, Germany? Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I like the Japanese cards too. When I was in Japan, I bought so much. I haven't bought lately because Japanese cards have been so expensive. So, Japanese cards have been so expensive. So for Inferno X, I don't know what it is in Germany, what you can buy it for. But in Australia, it's 200 Australian dollars for Inferno X, about €100-ish. Or a little bit less, a little bit more. It's around €100, either way. Around €100 is what it's currently costing for Inferno X. Which is just too much. I just can't justify it. It's less than what they were selling Gloria Team Rocket for. Tell you that much. That was selling for 350 Australian dollars at the start, and then once it came out, it went down to 200. But it is more than Black Ball White Flare, because that was 150. So don't know where it's going, but I feel like again it's gonna slowly do this, especially with Japanese sets. I feel like the Japanese sets are very quick to be like, whoa, new set, and then it's like, wait, actually, no one actually cares. We want the English ones. It's not too bad. I feel like Japanese is the way to go, but it just takes a while. When you're in Japan, in 2016, I was able to get all Poncho Pikachu for about $56 USD each. Yeah, I wish. Do you know what sucks? I was in Japan last year in April, so I could have totally gotten so many things, and I just didn't do it because I wasn't back into it yet. Because I came back into the hobby of doing TCG stuff not because of the hype, but literally random chance. Like, the reason I got back into it was I wanted to sell some of my cards because I was like, I have all these cards. I'm sure they're worth money now. I should sell some, make a buck or two. And I was like, okay, I'll sell some. So I put some on the market, and someone came and bought them off me. And she was like, oh, have you seen this app? Like, you can like track all your cards and like you see how much they're worth and stuff for that. And I was like, that's really cool. That's really useful for someone like me who hasn't opened them for a while. So I did that, and I was like, I should do all of this collecting of this, see how everything's worth. So I did that, and then as I was going through all my cards and sorting them and looking at them, I was like, oh, I have the itch. I really want to buy some. So I went and bought cards. What did I buy? What did I buy? What did I open? I have it on my YouTube. What did I open last year? I opened up like 5 packs or something. What was it? Let's see. I have to scroll back so much. I opened up Stellar Crown. That's what I opened up. A 5-minute video opening up Stellar Crown. And yeah, that's how that worked. That's how that went. It was good. Yeah. That's what I did. Okay, we're going to do a couple more. I said I was going to stop at 350, but I want to do just a couple more. Maybe we'll go to 1300, I don't know. Yeah, so I did that, and I was like, okay, I really want to keep opening up stuff. And then I was like looking into how to buy stuff, and I'm like, why is this so hard to buy things? But I have found that it is a lot easier in Australia now than it was. You were very active between 2016 and 2018, stopped to move on with your life, started a new job in 2019, and one of your colleagues happened to be into Pokemon as well, and we enabled each other getting back into the hobby. That's fair. I was the same. I was very active between 2014 and 16, I want to say, or 15 and 16. I was extremely active then. That's why I have heaps of videos for me back then, opening up packs. I wish YouTube Shorts was a thing then too, because do you know what? I made a series back then called A Pack a Day. It was clearly a joke and a pun on the idea of being a pack a day smoker, but actually making it about Pokemon cards. But anyway, I did that. And it would have been such a good series for like a short series, which is very popular on YouTube right now and TikTok. Could have done it on Vine. Yeah, I just never got traction back then because I didn't really put much effort into it back then. But I'm putting more effort into it now. I do so wish that I could do it. You can still do that, by the way, to be honest. I do. No, I do a YouTube short every week. I have released one this morning, to be honest. I released one this morning. But I am starting not starting my series. It's basically what I'm doing now, but I'm calling it a thing. The new series is called The Chase. It will start in a couple of weeks. And that will be the pack a day thing. It won't be every day. It'll be like twice a week. That's why it's called The Chase, because I don't have the money to do one every day. And we're going to look for chase cards for me. And chase cards for me could be a common card, could be an uncommon card, it could be a rare, it could be an EX, it could be a full art, it could be whatever. That's basically what the idea will be. Which will be good. I think it'll be fun. It'll give a bit more direction. People will be like, oh, this is the Chase episode 210. What's going on here? This guy does a lot of stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Because I did do the hunt for Pikachu, the hunt for Umbreon. And they were fun and good and all. They didn't perform well because I didn't put enough effort into them. I was still learning what I was doing. And they were basically what this is going to be, but I'll have it more on a better scale. So for example, in the Chase series, I'm definitely going to be looking for the gold cards in all of the Mega Evolution sets. I'll be looking for different, special illustration rares. I've got some booster bundles I'm going to open up. I'm only going to do like 2 to 3 packs per video though. We're not going to do a lot. I don't have the money to be able to do a lot, so I'm going to do little things. Not gonna lie, I'm still scarred from Evolving Skies. Had 3 booster boxes, not a single alt art. That's pretty bad. I mean, I'm kind of on the same... I mean, that's not the same. But I'm kind of on the same trajectory with Prismatic Evolutions. I've opened up at least 100 packs. I've opened up a lot of packs of Prismatic. A lot of packs of Prismatic. And I have not gotten to anything. I've gotten 3 gold cards. 2 of them have been duplicates. Which is fine. That is the only... the pull rate is literally the only reason why that SPC was not opened the second it came in. And I'm like, I should wait for an occasion to open it. So I'm going to sneeze. That is the only reason that hasn't been opened straight away. It's because I'm like, I'm going to open it, open up the 15 packs inside, and get nothing. I'm waiting... Oh, not waiting. I've got it right here. I've got a Prismatic Booster Bundle that I'm going to be opening in a video soon enough. If you don't know... Also, actually, you wouldn't have known this yet, chicken. I'm making a video which should come out, I think, at the end of the year. I think end of the year is when I'll release it. I don't know when I'll release it, but I'm going to record it in the next couple of weeks. The video is opening up a booster bundle from every Scarlet and Violet set. Which is... it's big. It's 90 packs. And I've gotten... For example... all of these booster bundles, like from every set, base set through to Black Bolts and White Flare. And it's going to be a massive, massive opening. And I'm just so ready to get to Prismatic in that opening and just being like, and this is Prismatic Evolutions, the set that broke everything and that everyone went mental for. Anyway, here's 6 packs of absolutely fuck all. Because I won't get anything. I'm very curious, because I'm going to, when I do this, I'm going to obviously see how many illustration rares did I pull, how many special illustration rares did I pull across 90 packs and, 15 booster bundles. And I'm very curious to see, 1, what was the best booster bundle for hits? 2, what do I get? I think I get nothing. I reckon out of the 90 packs, I might get 1 SIR. We'll see what happens. But I've had some good luck, so who knows? Who knows? Maybe I get nothing and I get a god pack in bloody Prismatic or something. That'd be insane. But I'm very excited for that video. So hopefully all you guys get excited for it too, because when it comes out, I'm going to need everyone to watch it, because it's going to be one of those videos that I hope can do well on the channel. So, I mean, I hope every video does well on the channel, but I think people will actually want to watch that one. I feel like when I do a video for like Mega Evolution this week, it'll be like, everyone's like, oh, well, 50 other YouTubers already had pre-release access to this and have already opened it. What's so special about your one? I'm like, well, nothing really. I'm just here, opening them up, hoping to get something good. Hoping that it's time for me to get the things I need. I also have to be a little bit like, when I say I'm going for the gold cards with Mega Evolution, there's a little part of me that's like, well, look, you are going for the gold cards. But you've had a very good year of pulling cards. If you don't get them, it's okay. Because this year, again, I've only been opening for this year. Since, again, opening from this year. I've pulled that many, like, chase cards in a year. It's insane. I hate when people get early access. Why should they be happy? Why should they be happy? Why should anyone? I should be happy. Now, from a YouTube perspective, it really sucks because like the just being able to, doing it and being like, oh yeah, you know, I release a video, but I'm so late to the party that's like, I don't get anyone in the hype cycle. Like I'm not getting people watching it because like, oh whoa, this come out, whoa. The only time that could have happened was when Black Bolt and White Flare came out in Japan, because I was in Japan when it happened, and I screwed me, to quote a famous wrestling quote, Brett screwed Brett. I screwed me in this video. I created a video for the brand new set on release day. I literally had it up before midday in Japan on YouTube. The set had been out for 4 hours, like 3 hours, and idiot me had released a YouTube short that morning for some reason, which meant that my second short got no push at all, so no one saw it, and I was just like, this was the time. The timing was there, I had the timing, and I screwed it up. It was my one chance to be the early access person. My one chance to be the first on YouTube, and it just flopped completely. Yeah, the big channels, and they also get a head start. I know, it sucks. It sucks for a small channel like me. And look, and to be honest, it does mean that for me to become a good YouTuber, it's get good. It's get good. It's think of different ways to present the product. Hey Cressy, how you going? Thank you for the good luck with the eggies. You know, it's try and be a bit more creative, really. That's why I have with the prismatic. I think when I get and I've got it pre-ordered already, the Charizard UPC. I think I'm going to do the prismatic SPC versus the Charizard UPC as a video. Hopefully no one else does that. And I'll have some kind of traction because it's something new and different, and who knows. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But yeah, I've just got to be more, you know, I've got to be smarter. I've got to do some stuff. Have you ever thought about going to card shows? I do go to card shows. I don't do videos at card shows. I've been to a couple though. You need to teach your dog to rip a pack. I know if I did that, it's just what I should do is a YouTube short where I get my dog to pick a pack, and I open it, and then the other one like either gets like given away or something like that, you know. Like I open, so what I could do is get two packs. I go to my dog. Which one do I keep? He taps one. I then open both up, and then the one that has one that I get to keep, you know, is intriguing. Blah blah blah. I get to keep it. Blah blah blah. And then the one I don't get to keep and I give away to the viewers could be good. Who knows? That could be fun. That could be a good one to do. But yeah, I do go to card shows. I went to the couple this year. I've been to like 3 this year. Oh, Spritzy. We need to run into that. I've been to a couple this year. And I think this is the problem with card shows for me, Chicken, is I don't buy anything from them. Well, I do, but I'm not there trying to buy like singles. Like last time when I was there, I had a goal. My goal was to buy a couple of booster bundles, and I did it within 10 minutes, and I was done. And I was like, with my friends, I was like, oh, I'm done. I can go home now. Like, I've successfully bought what I need to buy, and we're done. So it's probably not going to be entertaining, I think. But I have thought about doing at least some kind of footage of, like, you know, me at a card show. Oh, can I buy that that thing? And then, like, cut to me opening it, kind of thing. Anyway, I didn't read your message there, Cressy. You got a jury duty letter this morning. How are you? Lovely. I'm doing well. Fun fact, I participated in jury duty 2 years ago. 2 years ago? Might have been almost 3 years ago. Holy shit, when was it? It wasn't... No, it was 2 years ago. 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 Or it was early last year, I don't remember. But it's one of the two. Yeah, I participated in jury duty. I did this. It was very... It was very intriguing. I would say it was actually quite a good experience. I mean, I'm sure it's the same over there, Cressy, as it is here, since our legal systems are basically identical. I know that when it comes to jury duty, when you get assigned a case, you can back out of it. For example, if it's like too much for you, or if you can't be impartial. And when I was sitting there in the room, the courtroom, and they were reading out the charges for this gentleman, and I was getting like upset because I was like, the charges were not fun ones, and I was like, what the fuck? What did he do? And then I was like, well, do you know what? If he did it, or if he didn't do it, one of those two parties, whoever it is, the correct one, deserves justice. That was how my head went. That was my thought process. One of these two parties, whether it is falsified, claims, or if it is factual issues, one of them deserves justice. And so I was like, no, we're not going to try and back out. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. So I got selected, and there was a thing I heard that if you dress up really nicely, like if you dress up in a suit, blah 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 blah, you're less likely to be chosen, because the defendant does have the ability to veto a couple of people, and I was hoping, I was nice and dressed up, I'm looking like a smart individual, that they might be like, well, we don't want smart individuals, because smart individuals might understand that we're sus. But I went into there, and we were there for, I think it went for a week. It didn't go for very long. It went for a week or 2 weeks or something like that. It was pretty quick. We found the defendant guilty on 11 out of 13 charges. And it was very interesting. The whole debate of, is he guilty, is he not guilty for certain things, is really interesting. You have people who, and again, I can't say too much legally, I can only say, very broad statements here. So, you have people who get to a certain point, go and have emotion, that their ideas of someone being guilty or not guilty are filled by emotion, and it gets really hard to be like, you've got to calm down, we've got to be like, this, you can't base this on emotion, it has to be a fact, the fact is X, the fact is Y, and, you have these discussions, and they're fascinating. I honestly thought it was a really good experience, to be there every day and do it. I actually I enjoyed it. I don't want to do it again. Only because it takes time out of your working week, and it's annoying to go in there every day. But in essence, it was actually quite an enjoyable experience to just see how the justice system works and also be a part of, hopefully, someone's justice. Now, I don't know what this person got as a charge. No idea. Wasn't there for sentencing. So, but it was very, very interesting, looking at the guy while we say, you're guilty, bud. That's what it looks scared of. Like if they gave you a case, someone messing with a kid, I'd absolutely lose my mind. For example, I'm a mum, right? Hard to be impartial with those accusations because I want them behind bars. Exactly right. But that is also a part of the system. You do not have to, and I believe it'll be the same in the UK. You do not have to if you can't be impartial, they won't allow you as a juror. They just will not. They will not. Which is a good thing. I mean, that's a good check, right? So you can... I know in the Australian system, you wrote a little note to the judge and just said, hey, judge, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. And that probably will excuse you, to be honest. With your son being on disability allowance, that probably will. Because you're in care of someone, like, that's fine. But it is an interesting experience. So yeah, I would, if you do get the chance to do it and you are able to physically and mentally in terms of all different ways, it's an interesting experience that I would almost recommend. Because at the end of the day, you can help someone get justice, and I think that's a beautiful thing. Now, obviously, if you're getting like a very gnarly case, a different story. My case was, I thought it was going to be gnarly. It wasn't too gnarly when we got the facts, which was lucky. It was still disgusting, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. I had a case that was like the best case scenario for a bad thing, pretty much is the way I can put it. And it was an interesting thing to be a part of. Very interesting thing to be a part of. No problem at all. It's something random that I recently had experience in. So, but man, it was the conversations. The best part, honestly, about it is the conversations you have with the other jurors. And if you get along with the other jurors too, like I found like the jurors I was with were, they seemed to be good people and from different walks of life, and it was always very interesting to go there and we would listen to a whole set of things, and we just go back to the jury room like, damn, what the fuck? That was weird, or like, what, wow, or like, or that, can't believe the lawyer said that, or I can't believe the person on the stand said that, wow, what the fuck? I like watching true crime stuff on YouTube, but I don't want to be in the jury for it, right? Very scary idea, but not as pros as I was. Yeah, it is daunting though. I understand that. Completely understand that. Because yeah, it's definitely daunting. Are you allowed to take? Yeah, no, definitely. You are allowed to take notes. It is encouraged. I wrote, I don't know, 10 pages of notes or something like that. I wrote a lot of notes. You have to write notes, because the thing is, like, one sentence could literally mean the difference between guilty and not guilty. It's funny, like, with some of the decisions we had to make, it was literally at the point where, like, this not circumstantial evidence, but this evidence from here, from what he was saying or what the defendant was saying, whatever it was, like, that proved or disproved something. And it was only, like, sometimes small things that you're like, well, this doesn't add up, or this adds up, and it's like, you need to have it written down. There was so many times where, like, we're having a conversation, and I was like, oh, didn't so-and-so say X? And I'm, like, flicking through my notes, like, yep, right here. Right here, they said, this happened, and this happened, and this happened in this order. But that doesn't make sense. And so, like, we would go off that and would use it. It was very, very needed. Like I said, it was fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. you were kind of good at finding contradictions and stuff, so that could be helpful. Yeah, I mean, look, and that's the thing, right? And when you're in that situation, you get so much information thrown at you that it really does take the workforce of the whole team to like understand everything that was said, go through everything, and really be like, actually, this is fine. Like, we had ones where like there was like tapes we could watch, and we rewatched the tapes, and we had transcripts and stuff like that, and like you do get transcripts as well when you get to deliberation. You get transcripts of everything that's said. So like we were there looking through the transcripts. Okay, they said this on this day. Yep, that was that. Yep, this was this. And you're just trying to work out every little puzzle piece. But we were lucky. The deliberation for us only lasted like, I think it was only like a couple of hours or a day at most. Our deliberation was really quick. Because we were like, yep, this is this, this is that. Like, we had like 1 or 2 charges where we had like arguments. Not arguments, but like 1 or 2 times where we had like discussions on like what we should do, and had to refer back to things. But the rest of it, we were unanimous on pretty much everything, which made it easy, which was good. But yeah, my only advice to you, like I said, if you do it, is make sure you are as impartial as you can be. Do not let emotion get involved, because unfortunately there are a lot of people that get put into bad situations where they are innocent, and while the charges may seem horrible, it may not be the truth. And that's always a hard thing to remember. Always hard, especially when the charges are something that can be emotional or so morally wrong. You're like, how can this be possible? It's hard to get through prejudice. Being on the jury wrongly. Well, that's the thing. I don't think that's a fear. It shouldn't be a fear. It shouldn't be a fear, Cressy. I disagree that it should be. It shouldn't be that it's a fear. Because not that I don't disagree. It's your fear. It's your fear. That's real, but it shouldn't be one, because it should, if anything, empower you to be wanting to be on it more, because it'll allow you to, being on that jury allows you to find that person their justice of actually being, rightfully not guilty. That's just as important of a justice as it is for those who are deemed guilty, and the justice for their victims in whatever crime they've perpetrated. I think it's really important. So, like I said, when I had the charges read out that I was part of, I was upset. I didn't like the charges at all. They did involve kids, and I was like getting angry. And then I had to sit there and go, wait, I either need to be on this to help these kids get their justice, or help this person get their justice for what is not true. Something that's not true. And it's, I hope that the decisions, that we made as a jury, helped these kids get their justice. Because we found the person mostly guilty. So, it's, a very, very interesting case. Very interesting. For the duty, are you allowed to ask them questions about the case they sent the date for, or do you have to just accept? No, so again, I don't know if it'll be the same for you in the UK, but this is the exact process. We waited in a room, and then as a lawsuit, well, I guess it's a lawsuit. As a court case was being tabled, they called in a bunch of potential jurors. You then got into the room. The judge then read out all of the charges against the defendant. You then said, yes, I'm able to do this, or no, I'm unable to do this, to the judge. Once you said yes or no, all the people who said no and were given adequate reason as why they couldn't be, were escorted out of the room. Oh no, actually no, they weren't escorted out of the room. They stayed in the room. Then they started picking random numbers of jurors who will be the jurors for the case. So you got like a sheet of like all of the different charges. So you could read them and go, look, yep, this is good for me, or this is bad for me. There's even like little things like, is the defendant or the,
What's the other word?
the person suing, do they live in your area? Is there a conflict of interest? Like all that kind of stuff happens. And then if you didn't get the case, you would go back into the main room where you could be potentially called for another case that's coming up. Or if that's no more case for the rest of the day, you just go home. And that you've done your duty for the few years that you get off afterwards. So yeah, but that was the exact way it worked. I unfortunately got picked, and got picked pretty early. I was like, what was I? I was like second last, I think, or one of the last ones, I think. Unfortunately. So I just got picked. I was like, no, I got picked. I didn't want to get picked. Alright, we're going to go to 400 eggs. I've just kept streaming. I was going to stop at 350 and then I just kept going. Oh, crap. I didn't realize we went over this as well. Okay. Oops. Alright, let's just do 10 eggs. We'll keep getting eggs, because we should. Thank you, I appreciate the advice a lot. No problem at all. I've enjoyed telling the story. Like I said, I've randomly have that experience, which is, it's a random thing to have, but I do have it. I just thought it sucks that, like, I know so many people who are, like, in their 50s and 60s and never been called. Yet here I am. Only in my 30s and I've already been called. How annoying. How annoying. Quick question. Do you like Vegemite? Hello. I don't know something. Yes, I do. Vegemite is delicious. It is delicious. Bum-be-doo-boo. Your dad hasn't even been called, and here you're almost 36 and been called twice? Yeah, exactly, right? What the hell? Hunt is going. We're almost at 400 eggs, which we're going to end today's stream at. And we haven't found anything, so still that 1 out of 8. We're still going. Anyway, take care. I don't know. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for popping by. Sorry for swearing, but fuck me, I guess. That's fine. You're allowed to swear. You're allowed to swear. I swear. Often enough on this channel. I try not to, but I do. I definitely don't swear in my TCG videos, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I don't swear in my TCG videos, but I tend to swear in my live streams. I think if I get big enough as a streamer, like right now we have like, technically we have like 6 viewers concurrently across both platforms, YouTube and Twitch. By the way, if you're new on YouTube, give me a subscribe and watch more in the future and a like on the video. We only have like 6 viewers concurrently at the moment, so there's not really a lot of people. We're not going to offend anyone. We're not going to... No one's going to be like, oh, how dare they? How dare they say those words? But if we get big enough one day where there's like 50, 100 people, I might be a bit more... I'll try not to swear more, just so, if there are kids watching, just so we don't have that issue. But at the moment, I think everyone watching is like well of age. So it's fine. Definitely all over the age of 13, that's for sure. But it's hard. It would be hard when you know, not when we're. It would be hard if I ever get to a point where I'm a bigger streamer. Which, to be honest, probably won't happen. We'll most likely max out at around 10 to 15 viewers a stream. I think. Oh no! I made a mistake. We need to release. It's kind of funny too. I live opposite a park and this kid swear more than most of the... Oh, dude, I know. I know kids swear so much. My wife's a teacher. I get it. But I gotta try and be good. Just in case. Just in case, I don't know. You know what it is as well? I don't want like a kid to be watching me and be like... And me being like, man, this is fucking great. And then like a parent like, oh my god, Terry, why did you let them watch this? We're not you are not watching this, Todd. Just reveal a base first edition pack and put a Zard inside and pretend it's not resealed and clip farm. Yeah, see, if I didn't have morals, chicken, if I didn't have morals, I would. But I have morals, unfortunately. I try and be a good person when I can. As often as I can. No! Expected delivery of my booster box is Monday. No! I was hoping to get it tomorrow. So I could do some early opening. Where is it? Where is it currently? Item processed at a facility. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe there's a chance we get it tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Potentially. This is always not live, and I think I lose it as viewership. I don't know why. Alright guys, last set of eggs. Here we go. We actually ended up doing a fair bit today. We did 150 eggs today. Ah, here we go. Bang. Yeah, and the kids copy everything, man. Like, oh, dude, when kids swear, it's the funniest thing in the world. I love hearing kids swear. It's so good. Like, young kids, like, you know, under 5 years old swearing, it's like hilarious. Between 5 and 14, you're like, what are you doing? And then at 14 up, you're like, whatever, you're old enough. I love when, like, I've been around, like, a kid swearing, and, like, other people are like, oh my god, why are you swearing? Don't do that, don't ever say that again. And then I'm in the background going, it's so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh. It's so good. I love it. It's hilarious. Alright. Are we going to get it within the 300s? No, we're not. Into the 400s. The final egg of the day. Number 1,320. Number 400 for this hunt. You lose. You get nothing. Well, guys, there's basically no one watching, so I don't have to do the whole spiel. Other than, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good time. Thank you for chatting. That's really it, really. There's not much more than that. Just thank you. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I probably won't be, because we have someone coming over tomorrow night, stuff like that. So I don't think I'll be able to stream. So next stream will probably be Sunday night. We will see. If anything, just make sure you keep an eye on the Discord. It'll be there whenever I go live on YouTube, and you can just know I'm live on Twitch. But that's it. So, take care, guys. If you haven't, go onto YouTube, watch my latest short, and remember, I have all the Mega Evolution stuff coming out in 2 days. So if you do watch that, please leave a like and comment. It'd be really helpful, especially for those videos as I try and, make something good for people to watch in a, new release. But that's it. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. Take care. Bye.